All right, I wanted to ask you about your role last year. You kind of had a role on the field as well as special teams. Was it nice to carve out something as you kind of play behind some older guys?
Yeah, it was super cool getting on the field for the special teams. Certain personnel getting on the
goal line?
Yep, goal line. Big packages on the goal line. It was super awesome. Got to play football in Wrigley Field, so that's kind of a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, along with just getting on the field and special teams, and kind of making something happen on the field.
How bad was the turf at Wrigley, since you mentioned it?
Wasn't the best, but it was just cool to be in there.
Yeah. Now when Nick and Jay decide to come back, obviously there's some people might choose to leave, I guess, as Coach Wallace has mentioned. What made you decide to stay, you and Carson, kind of return?
Just the relationship we have in the linebacker room, how tight-knit the group is. My whole class, nobody in my class left, from Carson, Jackson Rexraw, all those guys, Zach Sweet, me, we didn't leave. So that just shows you how close we are, and we hang out every day, and
was there any
cool group of
decision
guys.
for you, or did it really never even come up?
It really never crossed my mind.
What makes you stay patient? How do you stay patient?
Staying patient, just every year they show us videos of guys that may not have played get linebacker snaps or DB snaps or receiver snaps, but they show them make plays on special teams, whether it's running down, making a huge hit on kickoff like Bob Sanders, or Henry Marquez at Nebraska blocking a huge punt. Although he maybe never got a great snap as a receiver or a DB, he's still, he'll be remembered as a Hawkeye forever. So
yeah, you were here for that.
Yeah, I was. That was my freshman year. So just being able to carve out a role on special teams and maybe even a goal line package it's pretty good.
How's your camp gone so far? Are you working at Mike?
Yep, Mike specifically, but camp has gone pretty good so far. The whole team is working great. It's good to see a new offensive look where they're spreading us out, making us think a little bit, so that's pretty cool. And other than that, just trying to get the body right for football.
Yeah, you've worked behind Jack Campbell, Jay Higgins. What have you learned from those two specifically?
Two very different leaders. Yeah. Jack is pretty quiet. If I had a question, I would have to go up to him and ask. He would never not answer it. He was a super great guy. He was just quiet, but he led by example. So if I followed Jack, I was gonna do the right thing and get better. Jay is a guy that if he sees anything in your body language or the way you're talking, he's gonna come up to you and ask what's wrong, or he's gonna answer a question for you without even asking it. And like I said, Jay's a lot more talkative. He also leads by example, but they're both great leaders.
What's a successful preseason camp look like for you at the end of August?
Preseason camp, hopefully I make a little tougher choice for Coach Wallace if I need to get a couple snaps a game at linebacker, or they see me maybe a pass rush, or just something force them to get me on the field somehow, some way.